Is the cancer that is eating away at South Africa's democracy and stealing from the poor. And the extent of the graft in the country was exposed at the Zondo Commission of Inquiry into State Capture. The commission gave hope that law enforcement agencies would act against corrupt officials. But is that really happening?
One would expect that lifestyle audits would yield information that would lead to investigations that would then lead to potential asset recoveries and prosecution convictions. I think we're seeing, despite the fact that their declarations and that there's unexplained wealth in relationship to some public officials, we don't necessarily see any commensurate action in response to that. So I don't think we've seen the real potential that lifestyle audits could provide in the future.
The lifestyle of the CEO of the IDT is a good example of how an audit of her financial position could have made all the difference. She's in the process, apparently, of constructing a 12 million rand house in a fancy estate in Gauteng. Now, in order to do that, she cannot afford it on her salary, and that would raise the red flag that would have put her under investigation without the benefit of the clandestine video recording that was made when she approached an investigative journalist to buy him off and get him off her back in effect.
The introduction of lifestyle audits gave a glimmer of hope for clean governance, but some experts believe these audits are not getting enough attention.
Given the fact that we still continue to have these kind of corruption scandals like we're seeing at the IDT, it's really difficult to say with any confidence that we've turned a corner, that we have seen remarkable improvement in terms of the management of SOEs and ensuring that that they're completely clean and free of corruption.
What we need is an independent anti-corruption entity which is not part of the executive branch of government and does not answer to politicians, in order to get ourselves into a situation in which effective anti-corruption measures can be taken. Lifestyle audits have the potential to identify those involved in the commission of corruption, but if there is not anti-corruption machinery of state that complies with the criteria laid down in binding fashion by the Constitutional Court, a specialized body of trained experts who are independent in their operations and in their structure.
It's expected that the lifestyle audits will be extended to political leaders.
The same applies to Paul Mashatile. How does he possibly explain that he's been able to afford the premises in which he lives in Gauteng and in the Western Cape? How does he explain the huge diamond that was apparently given to his wife? Well, it all adds up to a culture of impunity which has been abroad for far too long in South Africa and will remain unaddressed until such time as radical reform of the criminal justice administration takes place.
Mashatile has since denied that he owns the multi-million rand properties that he had declared in Parliament. Ulelani Philip, SABC News, Parliament.